Hey guys, and welcome back. So today's video I kind of wanted to do a palette review from a brand who I don't really know much about and I don't really own anything by. So that brand is called Karity. K-A-R-I-T-Y is how they spell it. I don't think a lot of people know about this brand. The only reason why I know about it is because I've seen them a lot on Instagram. Going through my news feeds, I got their ads. I actually placed an order last year for my friend for her birthday. I know nothing about it. I haven't really tested or swatched or anything. I haven't used anything by them. So I really wanted to try one of their new released palettes. And I finally got it in the mail. So for those of you who don't know, Canada Post has a strike on at the moment. I've waited so long for this to come in. And it's finally came in. So it's still in the bubble wrap. I have not looked at it at all yet. And it's actually called their Picante palette. I might be saying that wrong, maybe. When I seen the swatches and stuff online, I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to have this. So I was kind of reading up on their personal story a little bit, and it was kind of like a really neat story of how a makeup brand actually got started. A husband got sent into a store to pick up a eye pencil, and I guess he was kind of outraged by the price, and he was just like, oh my goodness, like this is so much money. He got it anyway because he had to bring her home something. I guess because the price was so high, he was kind of flabbergasted at the fact that, oh my goodness, like why is beauty at such a high price? So he came back to his wife and he was basically like, I can do this better. Let's cut out the middleman. We can make quality stuff for a lower price that people can buy and experience and love themselves. So they actually named it Karity, which is supposedly the wife's maiden name, so I think that's super cool. Nice little story behind Karity. I just looked it up on their website. You can go and read it yourself there. I will link the website down below if you guys are interested in checking them out. But for now, I'm going to open up this guy and take a look. I hope none of the shadows are crushed. I would be so sad because it took so long to get here. So this is what the front of the palette looks like. It's beautiful. It's this really nice, almost like watercolor. On the back, it shows all of the shades like this. So it does look pretty good. The packaging is good quality. Like it's not anything that you would be like, oh, that's cheap or anything like that. Like it just feels like a completely normal makeup palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. So you probably noticed I already did my base for my whole face. The only thing that I haven't done really is my eyes and maybe highlighter and setting spray. I've just wanted to completely focus on eyes today just so you guys can kind of get like a focused in review of what this is. It's really hard to get out of the box. Okay, so on the back it does say that there's 21 warm and vibrant eyeshadows. So I'm just going to read the back a little bit for you. It says, spice up your life. We've hand selected 21 perfectly pigmented shades in multiple finishes that are as warm as a summer morning. Packed with hot, fiery shades, sure to create endless looks, perfect from day to night. Again, this is what the front looks like here. And it is pretty good quality. It's like a hardened cardboard. Nothing to complain about. It's not like it's plastic, cheap plastic, anything like that. The design is beautiful. I really like this from the packaging point of view. So when I open it up, ooh, they are so pretty. It looks like this, so it kind of has their name brand right here. Comes with this little plastic overlay, and those are the colors here, guys. This is pretty stunning, if I do say so myself. Each one of these guys has the name written down below each pan, if you can kind of see right there. It looks like it's a mix of matte and shimmers. Okay, so this palette has 10 mattes and 11 shimmers, so I think that's like a perfectly well-rounded out palette that you can do any looks in. The only thing that I think is missing in this palette would be a black shade, because I do like to use shades for my eyeliner. I mean, I could get away with this brown one down here in the corner that's called Bittersweet, but I mean, it would be nice to have a darker color if I wanted to do a darker look. I'm just gonna swatch just like a matte shade. And the first time I've done swatches, I did them horribly, so I'm just gonna kind of go like that. I'm gonna swatch one and it's called Dune. So these feel so, oh, so silky and so buttery. It almost feels like it's a liquid formula. So I don't know if you can see, but this is what that one looks like here. Don't mind these pen marks on me, they won't come off. But that is just really pigmented. It's really buttery. I'm going to go ahead and try one of their orange shades called Harvest. I'm just going to go above the top here. So that is what that one looks like. It's really pretty. I really like that one. I'm going to try Embers because this color is just jumping out at me. So this is what it looks like. It looks like a foil. So I'm going to go right on top. Ooh, and that is so buttery and just so pigmented right there. I think you guys can see. That is actually really beautiful. That has really shocked me. I'm not going to go ahead and do swatches of everything. What I might do is I might just take a picture of all the swatches and I might put it on Instagram just so you guys can see all the different swatches, but I just think that will take too long since I haven't really done swatches before. They do have a couple of different transition shades that you could use very easily in here. They do have this one over here, which is like a soft brown. It's called Dahlia, and you could use Dune, you could use Pimento. To deepen things up, you could use the shade Bobbi right here. They have so many different varieties in here. That's what I'm kind of loving at the moment. So diving right in, I'm going to go in with the first transition shade, and I am going to start kind of safe and use this corner one up here, Dahlia. I'm going to take that on my normal Morphe E23 brush. I'm just going to dab that in, and I'm just going to go and see how this applies first off. Okay, so they are really nicely pigmented. I'm not getting a lot of fallout, like almost next to nothing, so that's another bonus. Yeah, if you can see, this is just giving me like a nice flush of color. I think I might take the next shade down, Pimento. I'm going to take this one right here, and I'm just going to go in and kind of put that on top of Dahlia. Ooh, this one's really pigmented. Such a pretty shade. It's almost like, it's not really like mustard, but it's like an orangey mustard color. It's like, I guess if spicy Dijon mustard. So this is so pigmented. Just going in with the second color, like I barely have to blend it, like just a couple swipes and it kind of just does its thing by itself on my eyelid. I'm going to deepen that up a little bit more with the shade Bobbi, which is this guy right here. Same brush. Just going to tap into that and just deepen it up just a tiny bit here. Okay, so that's a really nice base to start with. I'm just going to go with a clean brush just to kind of... So this color is almost like my sweater. It's like a dusty rose mauve color. So this one is actually called Aish. Aish maybe, A-I-S-H. So I'm going to go in with this color here in my crease next. I'm just going to be taking a Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. And I'm just going to pop into that. And I'm just going to put this in my crease. Ooh, that is so pretty. So already right now my eyelids are literally looking like a sunset. So far I am super impressed with this palette. It is a United States company, so I did have to pay a little more for the conversion rate, but I mean, whatever. I really wanted to try this out. But so far it's so good. Like, I really like it. The hype is starting to get a little bit more, but I mean, I feel like they're not getting the recognition that they're supposed to be getting. Right now, I would like to try other things by them. They do have quite a few other little palettes out that seem to be getting really great reviews also. I think what I want to go into next is spicy. So this guy right here in the corner, I do want to try that one out. So I'm going to go with the same brush that I've just been using and just kind of go in and add more color, because why not? I don't even know what kind of look I'm going to do today. I'm actually, like, after I do my makeup today, I am on my way to a supper for my work. So I don't want to do something too crazy. So that is how the look looks right now. I'm trying to decide which direction I want to go in. I think I might go into a Pice, which is this one right here. It's more of like a purpley fuchsia color. It's more like a dusty fuchsia. So again, the same brush that I've just been using, I'm going to tap into that and just kind of give it a little more of a purpley pinkish vibe to my eyes. These colors layer so good, it's not even funny. Like, I don't know how these palettes aren't more popular than what they already are. So I do want to try a shimmer shade, but I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what kind that I want to go to. I kind of am drawn to this one here, but at the same time, this one over here looks super nice. All of these ones, I just don't know. They do have like a bright purple one that kind of reminds me of the Norvina palette right here. So I think I might actually try this one called a Passion right here. If I want to brighten it up, I can just go in with another one. Maybe I will use Passion on the outer edges first. So I'm just going to dig into Passion. Pigment is unreal. Just going to swipe this in. Oh yeah, that is so pigmented. Ooh, so that blends in really well with the other colors. Oh, you know what? I might go in with Sass, this one right here that I said reminds me of Norvina, because why not? I'm just going to go in with my finger and do the front and just add this to the middle, just to give it a little bit of definition. It's kind of hard with my long nails, but oh, so this is so pretty. Kind of want to go in with Fugo right here, and I kind of just want to tap this on the very center of my lid just to give it a little bit of dimension. Ooh, this one's like a gold and pink iridescent color, so I'm just going to go in and just plop this, see if that does anything. It done a little bit, but I feel like the color that I already have down there did a little bit more. So I'm going to kind of go into Fearless. This color up here, this shimmer, so it's the second one in. And I'm just going to go in and pop that one here just to kind of brighten it up a little tiny bit. And that looks really pretty. Before I do anything else with those colors, I am going to go in and just kind of deepen up my crease a little bit. So I think to do that, I'm going to be using this brown down here called Bittersweet. So I'm just going to tap into that with a Morphe E17 brush, and I'm just going to be doing the outer corners. Okay, so this just kind of deepened it up just a little bit. While I'm already into these colors, I am going to go in with Ace right here, same brush, and I'm just going to kind of smoke out my bottom lid a little bit. So I think I'm going to go back into Sass, this purple shade right here on my finger, and just kind of bring it further on my lid. I know I just kind of like put some lighter shades on there, but I really like the way this one looks. Yeah, I really like that one. So I think I'm going to go with Fearless right here, and I'm going to see what that looks like on my inner corner. It does have like a little bit of a gold, like a gold texture to it. I'm going to put it up under my brow as well. So I'm going to go in and just do some eyeliner. I am going to be sticking with the colors in this palette no matter how much I want to use a black shade. So I am going to be going back in with a Bittersweet with a Sigma small angle E65 brush. So I'm going in with that brown shade. I'm just going to line my lids with this, and that will give it some definition. Do a little bit on the bottom. So I think this looks pretty good so far. Again, I didn't want to go too crazy. I didn't really want to use any of those bright yellow shades, those gold shades. just for where I'm going. So maybe I'll do like another tutorial using those golds and those brighter shades for you guys if you want to. Just let me know in the comments below if you would like something like that, or I might just do like an Instagram photo or something. Just let me know what you'd prefer in the comments below. Okay, so now that I'm pretty much done of the colors of the shadows on my eyes, I'm going to go in with mascara. This one is the Colossal Big Shot. I kind of almost did like a whole eye without filming, so I got a head start. If you watched my other videos, you guys know that this is my serious go-to mascara. I find it just gives me exactly what I want. So after like 2 to 3 layers, it gives me exactly the lash that I really like. I like length and volume, and this mascara gives me both. So that is why this one is my favorite. So I am gonna do the bottom lashes. Okay, so that is mascara. It just kind of helped really define the look a little bit more, especially where I didn't kind of have like a dark liner. I'm going to go in with some highlighter. I think I'm going to go with the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in Molten Rose Gold. I used this before in a video or two. It's this really gorgeous rose gold shimmery, not really shimmery, but metallic highlighter. So I'm just going to go in with my Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter. This is the number F03, and I'm just going to go and put some highlight on. And I'm going to go in with some Maybelline matte lipstick in the shade Almond Rose 565. So he looks like this. I also used this in my drugstore first impressions video. So I'm just gonna put some of this on. This one is so creamy. This is the finished look, using for the very first time my Karity Picante palette that I just received in the mail. And I have to say, this palette is so good. Like, I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. Like, I really, really, really love this palette. Everything about it is really good quality. The packaging is so nice. There's nothing cheap about it at all. The only thing that I would have to complain about is that one thing that I mentioned in the beginning is that it doesn't have a darker shade like a black or a super dark brown for me to go in and line my eyes a little more precisely and a little more darker. Other than that, I think every color in here is perfect. I really like the mix of almost 50-50 with the mattes and the shimmers and glitters. I think that is so pretty. Every color in here goes really well together. I really love everything about it. Seriously guys, if you haven't tried this brand yet, I would consider it an indie brand. I think they're kind of making their way out of the indie status now. They are getting more recognition on social media. So yeah, that's it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any concerns or any ideas, suggestions that you have for me. And if you would like to see more by me, please subscribe. So yeah, I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!